Hey guys, Sean Owen here, and today I wanted to talk about the biggest lies told by internet marketers. The reason why I want to cover this topic once again, after talking about my story of paying a online marketing guru $25,000, getting scammed, not getting what was promised, and really having a bad experience with it. I really wanted to make sure that I cover this again, just because I'm passionate about you know, preventing this from happening for other people, because just my personal experience was so bad. So I really want to make sure it doesn't happen with anybody else. So lie number one, income claims. So when they say $100,000 in sales, it's not the same as $100,000 in net profit. A lot of times if they're selling courses or coaching, they throw big numbers at you, and it's normal because they got to show some kind of income proof, right, to sell a course. But you have to keep in mind that gross profit and net profit is very different. So often they show you, they will give you the gross profit, but that doesn't factor in the expenses, taxes, anything. And what they actually keep is a lot smaller than what they actually show. So that's something to keep in mind. Line number two, I make this much per month. So what I've noticed with internet marketers is that they either get lucky, or they simply just have a really good month and they make a lot of money. They take a screenshot of that and then use that as marketing and say, this is how much I make every single month. But that is not how much they make every single month. With business, income is up and down. So if you're talking to someone, if they're trying to sell you a course or coaching, and they're showing you dashboards from July when it's December, then they're probably not making the same amount of money they made in July right now. So you want to make sure that if you're trying to get income proof, you're getting something that is up to date, that is recent. Line number three, passive income. So I feel like very, very few things in life are pure passive income. There are some, ways to make pure passive income, definitely, like high interest savings account, right? You put the money in and you make money doing nothing, essentially. But most businesses, you always need to do some type of work. Even with rental properties, where it's very, very passive, you can hire a property manager, but you are still working by managing that manager. It might be very little work, but it's still work. So a lot of times, internet marketers tell you you can just build this business once, then retire and hang out at the beach for forever, until for the rest of your life. But I feel like that's a lie, and I feel like that creates a very bad expectation to a lot of people. So, you want to kind of have an expectation that you will be working for a really, really long time. When you go into a business, expect to make it a career. And although you're working, it's much better than working in a job or working under a boss that you don't like, right? You're your own boss and you're doing things because you want to do it, and it's, that much better. So yeah, have that expectation, because it's probably going to be the case. Line number four, high ticket products. So I covered this in a couple videos back, but oftentimes people price their coaching or courses very expensive compared to other programs in the market, just to increase perceived value, which is perceived value is how valuable the program looks and not how valuable it actually is. So it's kind of a psychology tactic, right? People think, oh, this course is more expensive, so it must be that much better than this cheaper option. And a lot of times, these guys just jack up the price to get that effect, and it's actually not that much valuable. So you really want to keep that in mind. Don't automatically assume the more expensive it is, the better. And don't get me wrong, I'm not against high ticket products. I know a lot of products that is high ticket that actually provides that much more value. And I'm definitely fine with that, but there's just so many people that is just jacking up their courses just to increase perceived value. So those are the stuff that you want to watch out for. Line number five is easy. I honestly have not found a single business that is easy, but it's definitely easier than working a job that you hate for 50 years. But it's definitely not easy, right? So expect the first few years of building your business to be very hard, and that's completely normal. The first few years of building a business is the hardest, just like with anything in life. And once you build it up, it's just, you can coast if you want to, or you can keep on building if that's what you want to do. But the first few years, it's definitely the hardest. Line number six, make XX money in XX days. So building a business is a marathon, not a sprint. And a lot of people market these courses like make this much money in 30 days, make this much money in 7 days, this and that. You're not going to go from making $0 to making a lot of money in few days, few weeks, or even months, right? And that's completely normal. You might start making money after a little while if you're taking action, especially with online businesses. It's great because with Kindle publishing or affiliate marketing, as long as you're taking action, you're going to start making some money, but that money might be very small. You might be putting in a lot of time for the amount of money that you make, but it's going to stack up, it's going to keep building. What I recommend is everybody to go all in for at least 1 year before deciding that it's not working, because it's not like you're not going to make anything for the whole year and then you're going to start making money right after that 1 year mark, right? That's not the case. You're going to start making some money as long as you're taking action throughout the year, which is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's going to compound. And after 1 year, you can see if it's worth to keep going or to move on, but at least give it 1 year. Lie number 7. If there's no refunds on a course or a coaching program, then that means they're sharing top secret information inside. No, it's probably a scam. Lie number 8. The more famous the guru, the better the course. So this is something very interesting that I've noticed. The most famous guys in the internet marketing space right now, just to name a few, is Grant Cardone, Tai Lopez, Kevin David, Anik Singhal, Robert Kiyosaki. And what I noticed is these guys sell multiple courses in a ton of different businesses, and there's no way they can keep up with all the changes, the updates for each businesses, and I highly doubt that they're very active in each businesses, right? But they're still selling courses, and of course they are probably teaming up or partnering up with an expert in that field so that they can cover so many different businesses, or simply they're just ripping off someone else's courses like some of these guys were accused of. But anyways, what I've found is, because I've taken courses from a lot of these guys before, but it's always very generic, very basic, and it's not that good. So I feel like these guys are just using their popularity, their huge following, to kind of milk the information course business and just make as much course as they can and just sell it to make money that way, and not actually provide that much value in terms of what's in the course. What I feel like is a better option is find someone who is still very active in the business that you're trying to learn, someone who's doing great, having a lot of success, someone who's specialized in that business. They don't have any other businesses that they are dabbling in. They're just focused on that one business and they're doing great with it. And I find that those courses tend to be a lot more detailed, a lot more updated, and much better overall. Lie number 9, probably the worst one of all of this, is I don't have to smash the like button for Sean's video. So this is a very harmful lie that I'm very sad that's been spread through, by internet marketers, that it's complete false, okay? Make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm to help out the video, to boost the video up, whatever reason it is. Please make sure to smash the like button. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully this kind of explained the strategies that a lot of internet marketers use to sell their courses or coaching. And if you are looking for some good Kindle publishing courses, then the courses in the description, all of them, when I promote something, I always make sure to go through it myself. So that's exactly what I did for all the courses. I went through it, I made sure it's good, and that's why I'm recommending it. So if you are looking for some type of courses, then check out the ones in the description. But besides that, make sure to smash the like button again, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next video.